The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. It's the Pirates and the Cardinals, next on the show. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. And this lineup will have its work cut out for it as they'll square off against a two-time Cy Young Award winner, left-hander Johan Santana. Josh Harrison will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the opening for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Josh Harrison.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
First pitch, 3-0.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him, so he's ramped up the velocity here in the last two pitches.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man gone here in the Pittsburgh first. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Jordy Mercer will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And on the mound, he's got to hope he doesn't have to suffer through watching too many more of those off the bat.
Fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. And a slider tails outside for ball one. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Russell Martin would be next. Payoff pitch coming. Grounded foul. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Craig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a 1-2-3 top of the first for Johan Santana. What's new? And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Barmes is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder,
Peter Borges will stand in. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw on to Sanchez is in time. 2 away.
batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Mark McGuire will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Way outside. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Russell Martin will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. As you can see, he got him way out ahead of that changeup. But he still kept his hands back, and he was able to yank that ball down the line. He just couldn't avoid that big old glove down there at third base.
Neil Walker will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gabby Sanchez will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Let's go!
First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now another pitch taken by Sanchez as he's got it to 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Craig is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So very nice work there by Santana. It remains 0-0. Alan Craig will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign.
Alan Craig.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw by Barmas gets him for route number 1.
Batting 6, catcher
Yadier Molina will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Let's go, Redbirds!
That's hard hit back up the middle. Look at this. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Once this gets past the pitcher, I figured it was a sure base hit, but the shortstop comes out of nowhere to dive for this thing and then throw a bullet over to first for the out.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Ready now on 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Travis Snyder will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch coming. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Clint Barmas will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. In the air to left center. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Jeff Locke will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
All right.
Full count now, 3-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Up for you.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Mark Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Johan Santana digs in at the plate. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now this is swung on and sent on the ground for the first baseman Sanchez. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woohoo!
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Wait for it.
Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
Come on, man. Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 coming.
Get there.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Peter Borges will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Fouled straight back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's the full count offering. Line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Josh Harrison will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Yeah! Put 'em away!
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That was right over the plate! Straight!
Very high, 2-1.
Ah!
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, and a second life out there on the mound because that was ball 4 he just went after.
Full count offering on its way. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Jordy Mercer will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Line hard to center field. And the Pirates have their first base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Morton. Running now is McCutcheon. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Fouled straight back. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
McGuire.
Mark McGuire will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Left fielder number 21,
Alan Craig will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Here's Walker for one. On to Sanchez, and it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Russell Martin will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Russell Martin.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. One pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Neil Walker will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Gabby Sanchez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning.
Come on, Cardinals.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Go Cardinals.
Too high. And it's 3-0. A little shaky here to start the fifth.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Johnny Peralta will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Mark Ellis will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
The 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Johan Santana will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with the ground ball. That could be huge.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
This is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Peter Borges will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Look out for the double play, man.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a double steal try here. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Hit hard, but foul. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And it looks like these past couple of innings trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well enough. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Charlie Morton is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Lee will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on the way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
Boy, and with the bases loaded, he's definitely pitching tight out there right now. And you can see this pitch not even close to its intended location. And as a result, it's going to cost him a run.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Mark McGuire will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
3 runs already home here. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do, and that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other two runners have to stay put now with two away.
Alan Craig. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Mercer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Travis Snyder will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Line hard. Foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
A rare mistake pitch there. That's just their second hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Clint Barmas will try it again. He flew out his first time.
They're gonna hit run.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. For Snyder, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And Barmas will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Get the strike out, man.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Get the bat out.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Morton, number 6, Starling Marte.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And there's the good Santana slider. It's 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Josh Harrison will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Jordy Mercer will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Borges retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Mark Melanson will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Yadier Molina will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now another 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Here you go, guys.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Line hard into left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, what an outstanding play out there in left center field. This is showing no regard for his body. He's going to wind up getting a mouthful of turf, too. But he's able to hold on to the baseball. That's just very well done.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Fouled back. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll begin things here against Johan Santana.
McCutchen.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Wow, and I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
For the shortstop, Peralta. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Russell Martin will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Fastball in there for a called strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Craig has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Neil Walker will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Check on Walker. Now the pitch. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to 3rd. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at 2nd, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 4-0. Johan Santana will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Matt Carpenter will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Come on, Matt.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
And since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. He's given him a real lift out there.
Peter Borges.
Peter Borges will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. First pitch to him. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another 2-2 offering. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the 2 teams.
Michael Lee will stand in, base on balls his last time.
Here we go, Michael.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Swing and a liner towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, he's a pitch away from heading back to the dugout. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He just can't seem to find a way to make that final pitch to get out of the inning. And that's 2 straight hits now with 2 away.
Jared Hughes will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Mark McGuire will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away.
Here we go.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Dives and makes a spectacular catch for the 3rd out of the inning as he might have saved a couple of runs right there. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Travis Snyder will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Travis Snyder.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it in is Carpenter for the 1st out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Clint Barmas will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw on to first and Barmas is gone. 2 away. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Jose Tabata will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Jose Tabata.
Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Borges has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Justin Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Justin Wilson.
Alan Craig will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it as this one's hit in the air to deep left field. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Solo home run here for Alan Craig. Home run number 5 on the year as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Tony Watson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Yadier Molina will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Yadier Molina.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Well, that's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Johnny Peralta will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, of fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, second baseman.
Mark Ellis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. For Peralta, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Let's knock this picture around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Edinson Volquez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 36, Edinson Volquez.
Matt Holliday has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Matt Holliday.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. First and second now, one man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Matt Carpenter will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
All right, now it's 3-0, and the watchword here needs to be restraint. Make sure he can find the strike zone before you go helping him out.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Peter Borges will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. One for the Cardinals on this swing by Alan Craig. Last chance coming up for the Pirates, and the lead is now 5-0. Trevor Rosenthal will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Jordy Mercer will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Swing and a line drive to left. Craig is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Andrew McCutcheon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Russell Martin waits on deck. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Russell Martin is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Johan Santana in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Line hard to the left side. And that hook's just fouled. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Johan Santana. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-0. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.